Rain. Nice, Rain's here. Yeah, good shit. So a little behind the scenes access here. We're going Mac T. You know, ghosting's off, eh? Yeah, tell them you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here. You can type. I'll do it though. You don't have to do it in announcements. Konami, I'm pretty sure you're an admin still. That's all. How did Bobby get back in, bro? How does he keep getting in? Holy fuck. Okay, I'll bet. Dude, I don't even have the ability to ban this motherfucker. Max Terror is good. He's good. He's good. He's around your pace, but like a little more no, a little bit more inconsistent, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. He's not as good as you in total, but he's quite good overall. He's around like me and Mac T level. You know what I mean? What do you mean, bro? Yeah, dude. Of course. Dude, obviously. I taught Mac T how to pass people. Yo, put Zandikar P1 100%, bro. That guy hides his own Easter eggs. Put him P1. Dude, it should no trophy's better than Zandikar. Fuck, I'm live. Sorry if Zandikar fans are watching. Hold on. We're just setting up the lobby, folks. Here, Jordan will spin a track. We'll spin a wheel here, and we will know the track. It's going to be reverse championship grid. I am T-Bone. Finale for this game. Great mix of drivers here. You hear the voice of one TTV Kaname, of course, Mac T, Jordan. I know. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Still, you can't hear them, but they're there, folks. And we're doing a sprint. It's going to be a sprint, Jordan. I believe he said it'll be a sprint. Then from there, I don't know what kind of. Jordan, so it's a sprint. Then okay, wait, what track? How do you do the sprint? How do you do the grid for the real race? Just however the sprint takes it. No lobby reset. Okay, good. No one likes a lobby reset. Lobby resets are AIDS, bro. Back to you. Are you full time in here, or or no? You reserve. So you're starting near the back too. Yeah. 17 tracks, bro. It could be a good one, Konami. Is it dope, bro? We'll take that. We'll take that all day. It'll be Brazil, folks. Bro, I'll take Brazil. Brazil's like a top 3 to 5 track. I'll take that all day. Take that shit all day. It's a good way. It's at least it's not a gimmick, you know. Send us home with a bang. No ghosting, guys. Konami, don't drive in anybody. I don't know if I've ever seen Konami actually cause an accident, which is crazy to say. He's been taken out a couple times by that fucking B-Tom, but I don't know if I've ever seen you cause one. I don't know if I've seen Mac T cause one either, to be honest. There's a couple people who like I don't know if I've seen them in incidents, but I don't know if it's their fault. Like Konami, the shit that happened to you in China in the pits was vile. Like that shit was offensive. The Beaton one, that was offensive, bro. That shit was offensive. And we're heading into the sprint, folks. Here, it's going to be Brazil. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm going to go to the voice party. Don't forget your media obligations after the race. Yeah, sure. I got good drinks in here, not that crappy watered down orange juice they drink in real life. All right, let's head to the commentary booth here, folks, as we bid adieu to all these great drivers. Hold on, how do I make a voice party? It's been so long. Start a party. Make it private so Kevwood's mom doesn't come in here. Jesus Christ, dude. Even Lil Wayne couldn't teach me how to love that woman. Anyways, I am T-Bone here, reprising my role as the Emmy Award winning commentator for the Mushroom Cup. I guess you could say I'm a founder of this league. I haven't been here in a couple months. Season finale, game finale, as we say goodbye to this abortion that we know is F125 for a downloadable content package. I say they're just going to put lipstick on a pig. Who the fuck knows what they'll do? But the boys are excited. Nonetheless, I figured I'd make some time out of my rigorous training schedule on my quest to become the healthiest man alive who parties every day. And I'm here doing commentary once again, man. Shout out to everyone in the Mushroom Cup as a driver, a supporter. If you're watching now, if you will watch, shout out to you guys all, man. I think we've been going like almost 7, 8 years now. Two races a week, the longest running episodic North American league, man. And so many people I got to thank along the way here, man. Not just one man steering this ship, that's for damn sure. And hit a couple icebergs along the way, some waves, a blue whale the size of Kevwood's mom hit the side of our ship. Nonetheless, I am T-Bone, and all season long, Commissioner, Admin, Jordan 2 Wavy has been running a wheel. We've been spinning a wheel randomly. So it happened to be Brazil here. What better race? Nothing more fitting for our finale than this. Ghosting is off for the second week in a row. Just another curveball thrown by the very unpredictable Jordan 2 Wavy. I want to give the biggest shout out to that guy running the league the last, hell, almost a year. Most of it in my absence without me even sending a text or a tweet. Hey guys, there's a race tonight. Jordan's been doing his thing, ruling with authority and more importantly, respect. So huge shout out to him, man. And he has been carrying the torch like many others before him, like myself. Of course, Greg Jennings, can't forget the job he did in my absence as well, and in my presence. So obviously this doesn't exist without Greg Jennings. And we're starting this sprint. It is reverse championship grid. So we got the stupids at the front, folks. I think we got Trophy Marino, Zandikar, Cokehead, and Spoodnob, the first four cars right here. And let's see how this transpires heading into the Senna S's. Trophy Morono getting away clean right there. And I can't believe I said that sentence. And oh, there we go. No ghosting. So we got to have a look in the back here. Will people be able to avoid that terror? The carnage right now. Debris falling everywhere. Looking like New York City on that. Never mind, I'm not going there. But here we go. Look at this. Orain right now in P9. Let's have a look at the huge up-downs. U-Haul movers of the races so far. I'm T-Bone. We're back in Brazil. No ghosting. Reverse championship grid. Majority, actually all these drivers on the medium tires. Let's have a look quickly here. Position changes. Konami up 10 spots. What an electric start for him. One of the best drivers we have seen on this game and a pillar of our community. The Lightning Cup, every league he's in, nothing but love for TTV Konami. Put him amongst the top 3 to 5 drivers I know, period. Capiche. We got world cars going on here. These drivers going to exhibit their artistic ability and some of them their autistic ability as we look at Trophy Marino leading the way. He's got more skill than you would think, folks. Although he is somewhat of a knucklehead, numbnuts, and knobhead, he definitely has got some pace. How about Spoop Knob, a driver I met about 6 months ago, one of the newest in our community, doing his thing as well, improving every single race, and aforementioned commissioner of the league in that Charlotte Hornets looking livery from the shores of Miami Beach, now hailing in the Queen Cities. Jordan 2 Wavy up 7. He's fighting for a championship. He just needs to finish in the top 4 to defeat B-Tom, who is unable to attend this race. Very rare from him. So we'll see if Jordan can achieve that top 4, as Trophy Marino going flying off the track right there. And another news, grass is wet and a bear shits in the woods. Marino picking up a 3-second penalty as well for his troubles. That's not going to be what he's looking for now, down 4 spots. And Kaname, who is up 11, trying to get through Marino as well, but he's going to have to exhibit caution around this crazy driver right now. And Trophy Marino looking like a rabid Wolverine, still going to fight. And we'll see how that goes. Spoop Knock leading the way right now. Jordan 2 Wavy up 8 spots right behind him. Everyone on those medium tires. Coconut Head is still where he started. Let's look further down the field. Clip Menzo, a fixture and one of the admins of the Star Cup, our Tier 2 Junior Division. Great to see him out here testing his luck in the world-famous Mushroom Cup. We are an American tradition like apple pie, the World Series, and exploiting others. Here's Hugh Janus up 8 spots, and just as that happens, a little bit of a kerfluffle behind him. How about Mac T up 9 spots now? Make it 10. Mac T, one of the most exhilarating drivers we've seen, arguably the most exciting, Mr. Sports Center. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Whenever Mac T's on the track, you're going to expect some sort of crazy highlight, a triple kill, at least a double kill, maybe a quad kill, maybe a quintuplet pass. He will do whatever it takes. He will send it like a fucking Quebecer, and it is crazy to see what he's able to do. He's a bulldog on the track. Kendricks right here, my man, the actual commissioner and head admin of the Star Cup. Him and another one have been doing an absolutely splendid job with that league, as Jordan 2 Wavy puts in the fastest lap of the race, third of the way through here in this sprint race around Brazil. Here's Sawa, another one of the great drivers in our community, and he contributed so much to our leagues in the last couple years, as well as Ezo. Pleasure to have these guys around. Met Sawa first, then he eventually brought Ezo in, and it has been a pleasure to have these two gentlemen around, 2 of my best friends in the game, and I'm grateful for them, man. Considering this is our season finale, I'll show a little bit of love. Shout out to Maha, of course, and his brother High RPM, the Jordanian brothers. And we are very grateful that they grace us with their presence, as well as Sicario Orain, who's actually a new father, recent father of a beautiful baby girl. Shout out to Orain, man. Love having this guy around. If you've spoken to Orain, you know he's one of the best people you can talk to, chill with, smoke a virtual joint with. And Trippy, Vettel fan, Zandikar down to P19 right there. And how about Jordan 2 Wavy now, up 9 spots, pulling away. He needs a top 4 finish to clinch his first ever Mushroom Cup championship. Spoob Knock. Gotta love what this guy's been able to accomplish. I met him in an open lobby 4 or 5 months ago. He had never done a longer race, never done a league race. And he has improved at a very generous rate. And I haven't been here for a couple months, so very good to see that from Spook Knock. Trophy Marino leaving the session right there, doing the Lord's work. And Kaname up 14 spots in P3. Met this guy off a time trial list. He joined the first ever the Lightning Cup race, did qualifying, took the pole, and from ever since then has been a fixture amongst the top of the field, a force to be reckoned with. He is one of the best, as we mentioned. Clip Menzo, how about the improvement of this guy as well, up here in P4. We are halfway through about this sprint here in Brazil. Game finale of the Mushroom Cup. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank from Greg, from BXT, from Stratting, from Ent Jordan, from Kendricks, from another one, anyone who's an admin, from Danny Rick. We want to thank all of you drivers for racing in our leagues, because without you guys, we don't have a league. There's no one for me to rant to. And nonetheless, none of this exists, man. It's about the community. Different leagues, but it's, at the end of the day, the same community. and it has been a pleasure to be a part of. Personally, this community's gotten me through some very tough and challenging times in my life. I know I've kind of moved on a little bit now, not as present as I once was, but when I needed a support system, this community was always there for me, and I'll always be grateful and indebted to everyone for that. Guys like Greg, Chenzo, B-Tom, Emerge, BXT, Kevwood, Leader, Leebag, Orain, another one, Spenny's Pub Hub, Hayden Ring, like the list goes on and on, man. So many brothers that I've met from this game personally, man, and even though we don't know each other, some of you guys might say, thank God for that in real life. I always have an affinity and fond place in my heart for everyone, even if you're in the Discord or any of the groups, man. I truly love you all, for sure, man. Except for that fucking Greg Jennings. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways, halfway through this session now as we watch on with Clip Menzo. Mac T, though, making a move here, going around the outside like two Kevwood mamas, and we'll get that done there quite easily. Jordan 2 Wavy, of course, will need a top 4 in the main race to clinch that title from B-Tom, who's unable to attend. I don't know why. It's Monday, he's probably at the gym doing chest. Kendricks here in P7, holding position from where he started. Feels good to be back. Sawa right behind Kendricks here, seeing what he can make of this potential opportunity. Me and Kendricks back by popular demand. Here we go. Shout out to Rasta Cheech. Shout out to all the Quebecers. I know it's so hard for me to thank everyone individually, man, but obviously Ferrari Pro, Mick Jammy, all the boys at PRL, Danny Rick for contributing and lending his voice commentary-wise to our league. Illyrian, of course, one of the biggest supporters that I've had. I'm upset he's actually not racing because he's been pretty adamant that I return for commentary. Illyrian, shout out to you, my man. Nothing but love. HMP Hooligans, arguably my favorite person. Not trying to meet that guy, but nonetheless, one of the realest ones. Shout out to all the Finns, Wingish, McCooley, Curry, Kelsbrook, Makester. Some of the best people, man. Super loyal people too, man. As we watch on from Sawa, right behind Hugh Janus. And Kendrick's getting through Hugh Janus. Hugh Janus, of course, a recently new dad as well. Very recent, so nothing but love to Hugh. Shout out to Mike as well, his buddy. And I want to shout out the DRS Maestro. Unable to attend tonight, but he had intentions of it. Great guy, man. And nothing but love to that guy. And say what you want about the Maestro and I's relationship. He's a huge part of all these leagues and what they've become, man. That guy is a true pillar in our community as well, man. He's essential when it comes to being a building block. He's a guy that he's always down to race. He's a good guy in general, so he's going to attract people. And it's been a pleasure having that guy, man, around. And how about Jordan 2 Wavy? Still leading the way, but TTV Kaname, he's creeping on him like P. Diddy at the white party. Holy shit, here comes P. Diddy, coming up to Toby Maguire. Not today, Spidey. Oh, shit. How about Scoobnock? The fact that he's even stayed in the vicinity, although it did take a penalty for him to stay this close. We're going to watch from him as long as we can, and it's about as long as we can. Here we go, Jordan 2 Wavy, Kaname duking it out right now. Now, Jordan doesn't need to get too overzealous here with his championship rival, B-Tom, sidelined, doing forearms at home in the bathroom. So, we'll see if Kaname can not only catch Jordan, but get the job done here, and I believe he will. Heading into this DRS zone, everyone hates that final corner. It's absolutely horrendous. Mac T also in the mix, up 15 spots. Mac T. Go get him, Mac T. And how about Ezo, up 11 spots? When we talk about the best drivers we know, Ezo's in that conversation, arguably top 3. Also along with Fight Me Now Bot, fantastic driver. Along with that guy Frozen, who's fast and he wins every award during the race weekend except the P1. Hell yeah, I said it. I've never seen the guy actually win a race. He's fast. He gets P1 in qualifying. He leads the whole race, gets bored, and crashes out. They're going to need some mental resiliency to beat these boys, my friend. Hell yeah, I sit at Frozen. Anyways, speaking of Frozen, Sawa's cold. See if he can get through his buddy Ezzo. Hugh Janus in P9. Of course, the recent father. Beautiful car right there from Hugh. OWR Deathwing, another great driver. One of the more newer additions to our league system. And Zakario, man, what can we say about him? Was named top 50 over 50 in the esports community, and there he goes, fucking mowing the lawn. And by the way, ghosting is off. That should speak to the spatial skills these drivers have, man. Absolutely incredible. Meanwhile, Konami did get by Jordan. This is what they have to watch out for, though. A lapped car. Ghosting is off, and there's a lapped car. This is where things could get picante. And Jordan looking to use that to his advantage right here. But Konami still holding some grip there around the outside. TTV Konami got a shack-like grip on that track. Spoobnock, unfortunately, picking up another penalty. Zakario will retire from the session right there. But, of course, we got a 36-lap race after this. Very long. Very long. It's going to be very long and hard on T-Bone like the third grade. Mac T now is caught up. He's all caught up like Usher, folks. This is a battle, three-way for the win. And may I add, there's a lapped car right in front. And it is Zakario, folks. Zakario may not be aware ghosting's off, too. So hopefully nothing crazy happens here. Hopefully this doesn't slam on the brakes. Let's see how Zakario plays this. Actually, it's Zandakar. That's even worse than Zakario. Holy shit, dude. I sent him a text letting him know it's ghosting off. Oh my god! That one guy slowed down right on the racing line. Jesus fuck. Unbelievable there, dude. That's what happens when you mix cheap condoms and gas station tequila. Oh, he just pulled off. Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Who was that? Zakario, you madman. Never slow down on the racing line, folks. That's what Max did to Lewis at that race in the Forbidden Kingdom. Anyways, heading into the final corner of this sprint race, TTV Konami looking to get the job done. Then we are at Brazil. No ghosting, game finale, Mushroom Cup. I am your host, the Emmy Award-winning T-Bone. TTV Konami, though, allow me to reintroduce myself. Don't watch me, watch TTV. Crossing the line, taking a win, kissing hands, shaking babies. You know what I mean. Jordan 2 Wavy, taking P2, Mac T and P3. Ezzo, Clip Menzo, one of the Star Cup foundations right here with a splendid drive up 8 spots. This guy's improved. Holy shit. I haven't been around in a couple months. Great to see that. Sawa in P6. Spoopnock, very impressive. Still there in P7. Hugh Janus up 8 spots in P8. And me and Kendricks back by popular demand. Kendricks in P9. And we got Maha in P10. Further down, we have some other drivers I won't mention because it's a lot to read. Anyways, we're going to head into this main race, 36 laps around Circuit Day. T-Bone. Last race, Mushroom Cup on this new game. I want to thank everybody once again, man, for supporting the Mushroom Cup over the years. It's more than me. It's more than one individual. Thank you for supporting everything. We keep it going. Even though I don't play this game or I'm not around anymore, it's nice to have a space, a safe space for everyone, where BXT can be homosexual in peace. We don't care if you're black, white, or miscellaneous. We love you here. Heading into the main race, folks. Brazil. Looks to be clear skies here around beautiful Brazil, I must say. I didn't get to see too much of the city. I was at the same brothel Justin Bieber and Kev Wood were at, but next thing you know, we're just there. We'll be going from the sprint results again, folks. No ghosting. Absolutely crazy. The brainchild of Jordan Too Wavy. Shout out to Greg Jennings, Chenzo, the greatest champion we've had in the Mushroom Cup. Chenzo. Huge shout out to B Tom. Huge shout out to B Tom, giving our leagues credibility. All those guys, man. I know I'm forgetting people, but all. We are going to head into this 36 laps, no ghosting, and some sort of post migration, of course. I think I'm the one who got kicked. Yeah, I'm the one who got kicked. So one sec, I will try to rejoin this. God damn it. Let's try to get back in here. At least it was me that got kicked. Fuck, right during the entrance too, during the beginning. I'm joining back. Joining back. These guys all graciously inviting me back. I'm trying, Edzo. I'm trying. Okay, hopefully getting back in here now. Hopefully these guys didn't all leave or whatever. Hopefully they continued with the race. Because lobby resets are the worst thing ever, and if you run a league, don't do them because nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes that shit. Especially with this crap ass game trying to get everyone back in. You got some guy doing a fucking pull start on his PlayStation or his computer. Like one of those old fucking lawnmowers. As we're getting back to the action here around Brazil. What's going on now? What is going on now? Looks like everyone kind of lagged out, and I jinxed it. Yeah, we might have to go into the chat here and see what these guys are doing. That's unfortunate, though. Yo, what's the word? Are you restarting? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Folks, they're not doing a lobby reset after all. You guys are the best, man. Like 18 people invited me right away. This is a group of drivers who are aware, folks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Invite who? Okay, got you, got you, got you, got you. It's inviting Kaname folks quickly as they are racing in the background. So we're going to do this really quick here. We did have a couple technical issues right there. I tripped over the plug. And here we go. Jordan, 2Wavy, Mac T, and Kaname are top three. Kaname, not there at the moment. I'm going to get out of this party. All right, folks. Back to the race here. Sorry about those technical difficulties. We are the Mushroom Cup finale for this game. No ghosting. Jordan 2Wavy needs a top four to clinch the title over B-Tom right now leading the way. Let's have a look at the tire situation. Mandatory two-stop. And as we said, no ghosting. We had a sprint right before this. That was reverse grid. I am T-Bone. We love you all for supporting the Mushroom Cup, the Star Cup, ROI, BXT's League, IFM, PRL, everyone in the community, LSR. We thank you all, man. Big shout out to Formula Jonah as well, man. I know some shit's going on right now. I wanted to let you know, brother, we love you. I love you. And none of this is possible without you. 100%, man. You laid the foundation. You are the blueprint guy. Jordan, Mac T, who elected to start on those soft tires. Ezo put on those hards. Other than that, we got a bunch of guys on those mediums. And let's see here. Ezo right there in P5. We got Kendricks, Spoobnock. Great drivers, but even better people, I swear, folks. Great community, man. Lap 2 of 36 right here. That car does not sound too good right there, Ezo. It's quick grinding those gears. How about Spoobnock, though? One of the best new drivers we've seen, and he has made strides, folks. At one point, this guy was worse than me, and that point was like 5 months ago. What I've seen from him today is a poised driver, an improved driver, even though that car sounds horrible, too. Jesus Christ. These world cars sound horrible. We gotta get off that view. Mex Terror. A also talented driver. I call him the evil Chenzo. Looking extra evil today. Hugh Janus and Deathwing. Shout out to these guys racing no ghosting. I don't know any leagues that can do this. When IFM tried it, it looked more like a demolition derby. It looked like Tiananmen Square. And what I've seen today from these Mushroom Cup drivers, it's astounding. It's crazy. It's like when me and Kev Wood left this league, it got so much cleaner. It's crazy. Oh, must have been a fluke. Trippy is out. Trippy is out of the session there, and that will bring out a virtual safety car. Shout out to Trippy, a big part of the Star Cup, and here reserving in the Mushroom Cup. And not the way he would have liked this race to finish, or start, for that matter. But it's great to have him here as we watch on with the rain. Him and Hugh, the two new dads in the group. Kaname picking up a drive-through for speeding. Mr. Kaname. That's a very rare unforced error for TTV Kaname, folks. Not going to see that too often. Shout out to Kev Wood, who's tuning in live from Applebee's. As we watch on with you here, P9. See if anyone elects to pit during this virtual safety car. Mac T saying, not today, on those soft tires, and he's going to look to make a store between him and Jordan 2Wavy and call it the gap. We'll see how that works right now. Jordan 2Wavy in that blue car. Look at the design. It's got Japanese writing all over it. I see the little Asians running from King Kong right now. And here is Sawa in P3. Interesting to see these world cars. Let's just have a look here at some of the design and autistic integrity from these drivers. Ezo looking like a pack of Big Red. Not too much going on with that car right there. This is a man who gives zero fucks about what his car looks like, folks. Unbelievable. Just trying to get from point A to point B, I guess. Clib Menzo. I like that car, too. I would say it looks like a Las Vegas casino on wheels. Let's see. We've got Kendricks here. This smooth green livery right there. Absolutely. It's like a rolling menthol cigarette. Spoobnock in generic card number 3. Well, hope we didn't pay too many pit coin for that. We got Hugh Hasn't raced here. Maybe he has. He has raced here. But I love that Charlotte Hornet livery right there. Definitely great. We got OBR Deathwing in a car that I can't even describe. And yeah, Jordan 2 Wavy, though, has made the pass back on Mac T further up. Starting to see the crossover time on those tires. Shout out to the Wavy one. He's got to finish top four here to clinch his first ever Mushroom Cup championship. Mr. Jordan 2 Wavy, as we look on Mac T in his car, looking like the fucking Matrix. Sick ass car there from Mac T. Jordan 2 Wavy, though, waving goodbye. I bid you adieu, sir. But it's a long race, mandatory two stop, no ghosting too. So if a jabroni gets lapped, he could play a pivotal part in this race. TTV Kaname had to serve his 10-second penalty right there. So he's going to look to battle back. Unfortunately, couldn't even change his tires. Usually I try to sneak a tire change when I have to do a drive-through, and it didn't work that time. And Jor, of course, Orain here in that golden nugget of a car. Let's go, Orain. Here's Zandikar. Grateful that these guys joined the race. We'll see how the other drivers feel about that when they have to lap them later and the ghosting is off. Of course, Mexterra, and big shout out to Vettel fan. A beautiful car there as well in these world cars. Good to see these guys exhibiting how they really feel with the cars, you know? It's just another way to show your personality. And we got some action right here. Great way to finish here in Brazil. And look at this pass from Vettel fan, getting the move done on Mexterra. Unreal. Great move there from Vettel fan. Now about young Trophy Marino right here. He missed a couple races because he was in the slammer. Or was that the loony bin? Either way, it's good to see him back, I think. This guy, though, he has a penchant for fighting trouble. It's about as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle half the time. But once in a while, he will exhibit signs of being a good driver. Of course, notoriously, this guy got his driver's license out of a box of cereal. Mac T back in P1, further ahead. Lap 7 to 36 here. Oh, my first race in a while. It feels good to be here, but man, this is a long one, doing the sprint too. Jordan 2 Wavy putting me to work. And Mac T and Jordan here. Look at this, top four. What a battle here. Ezo, Sawa, Jordan, Mac T, four of the premier names in the community. If you don't love this, you don't like Formula One racing, folks. This is what you came to see right here. Mushroom Cup, that hard-hitting, bar fight racing, all the way, balls to the walls. This isn't one of those leagues where you sign 1,000 waivers, and if you breathe on somebody, you have to be sentenced to 19 fucking stewards who don't even play this game, and if they do, they can't fucking do shit. Nah-uh. This is a Mushroom Cup where we fucking encourage racing, hard racing. Respect exists between the drivers. That's the only way it fucking works. We don't rule with an iron fucking fist here. Unreal, man. I don't tell these guys how to race. I don't even pretend to know anything. I don't even fucking like racing. But we fucking build the infrastructure and let these motherfuckers race. We let them fucking race. And guess who's in charge? The people that fucking race. You don't have someone like me saying, I'm the FIA. Listen to me. Like other leagues do. Fuck that shit. It's a Mushroom Cup. It's a Mushroom Cup. Lap 8 of 36. Mac T, Jordan, Ezo, Sawa. We don't fucking have 18 cooks in the kitchen here. You don't have shitty commissioners who can't drive sticking their nose in every fucking report. We don't do that shit here. We're here to have a good time. Kick it. We're here to smoke weed. We're here to gamble. We're here to drink. We're here to have unprotected sex. It's a goddamn Mushroom Cup, baby. There's a whole top six here in a fucking pack. No ghosting, may I add. May I add. Shout out Jordan 2 Wavy for having the confidence in this grid. I didn't understand exactly the caliber of drivers, except for obviously a couple of them, that exist in this league. Shout out to them, man. League has come a long way from me, Highway Warrior, Sasko, Ali, Leader Leebag. Is he here? Just ramming each other. Leader's not here, but shout out to Leader, man. That's my brother. And this top six putting on an absolute show, a fucking clinic right here in the Mushroom Cup at Brazil as we watch on from Clip Menzo. This guy has improved so much, as well as Spoobnock. And by the way, the most improved driver maybe in the whole game could be Kendricks. The amount this guy has improved from being a premier driver in a shitty league to being a good driver in a good league. This guy is no longer a tier 2 driver. This guy has grown up. He has matured. Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care, Jeff Van Gundy. Let's fucking go. Kendricks in P4 now, and he has accumulated many podiums, many championships in leagues like the Star Cup, LSRG2, and many other acronyms that we don't want to get into. Ezzo now taking the lead, and what a job Ezzo has done on those hard tires. He has hung out long enough to enjoy the fruits of his labor. Hung around. He hung around, folks. And now those hard tires are going to take precedent over these other drivers, along with the skill Ezzo possesses. He possesses more skill in his pinky finger than most drivers like Trophy Aussie have in their whole body. Holy shit. Look at him go. Full throttle through the chicane. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, who really likes that corner? That's the worst fucking corner. I think it handles like your fucking local go-kart track. But he hammered that one, nailing it. And we are about a third of the way through. Mushroom Cup finale. Last race on this game before everyone gets to TLC. No, I don't want no scrubs. But Ezzo on those tires. Not looking like scrubs right now. Look at him go. Deathwing picks up a 10-second penalty. That's going to be a death wish. Unfortunately, you got to slow down heading into those pits, bro. Unreal here. Mac T did make that pit stop. He's in P7, getting by Cokehead. And even though he had the jitters, Cokehead could not defend on Mac T. What driving? No ghosting, and nobody's fucked up. How far have we come? How far have we come where we're running no ghosting when even these other quote-unquote professional leagues have ghosting on? This is the pinnacle of esports, folks. Mushroom Cup. Unbelievable. As I say that. Either way. Here's Sawa. That car sounds fucking horrible. These are world cars. Jordan 2 Wavy. I thought it was a good idea as well. Let the guys design their cars. And how about the decision by Ezzo? Keep in mind, it is a mandatory 2-stop. Jordan 2 Wavy will need a top 4 finish to clinch his first ever Mushroom Cup championship. Shit is rigged. No, I'm kidding. We're a third of the way through, though, and look at Ezzo go. Spoobnob picks up a 10-second penalty there, and the wheels, the metaphorical wheels, are starting to fall off here for Spoobnob. Unfortunately, very improved as a driver. Mac T taking the fastest lap of the race. Hell yeah, the Las Vegas legend Mac T. Move over Siegfried and Royd. Move over Wayne Newton. Move over Celine Dion. Mac T is the premier attraction in Las Vegas, folks. The way this guy drives, the way he dives, ducks, dodges, dives, and dodges through the field here. He moves like no driver moves. He glides like no driver glides. This is fucking Mac T. I don't give a shit about your shitty league and your shitty drivers. This is fucking Mac T. I don't care what driver you say you got in your league. This is fucking Mac T. I don't care how good you think your grid is. This is fucking Mac T, folks. The premier attraction. He's Broadway. His name's on the marquee outside Madison Square Garden. I don't give a fuck who you think you got. This is Mac T. I don't care how fast you are in time trial. This is Mac T. I don't care how good you think you are at maneuvering through AI when you're racing on your Grand Prix mode. Get on the track. This is fucking Mac T. Beat him 1v1. Beat him 1v1, bitch. You can't. Making his way through the field, Mac T, folks. In P1, we got Ezzo. In P2, we got Sawa. In P3, we got Kendricks. In P4, we got you know who we fucking got in P4. And in P5, we got championship hopeful Jordan 2 Wavy buzzing in that Charlotte Hornets livery, bringing that heat, hailing from Miami Beach, folks. Hell yeah. Jordan 2 Wavy models his racing style after Playboy Cardi. The way Playboy Cardi drives his Ferrari down the highway when he's getting pulled over by 7 cops with 8 bitches after he took 9 mollies and did some 2C. Here he goes, Jordan 2 Wavy. That car looking like a fresh cut brick of raw. Hell yeah, dripping. Dripping. 22 laps remaining. God damn, I'm going to earn my paycheck tonight. No co-commentator, longest race, plus, may I add, sprint. 22 laps remaining. Shout out to all. I am the Emmy Award winning T-Bone here, of course. Ezzo out front, still on those hard tires. I hope he knows he has to pit twice, or he will be summoned to death by Stoning Squad, courtesy of Asasco and Ali Mo. Hopefully someone else throws it, because Ali and Asasco just miss. And of course, Sawa, the consummate professional here. Absolutely. Career virgin. Said he's saving it for marriage. And the amount of effort and talent this guy possesses is incredible. Kaname taking home the fastest lap right there. He's moving pretty fast for a guy who watches anime. And nonetheless, TTV Kaname, what can you say about this guy, man? Unfortunately, picked up the drive-through penalty. I think he really needed that junior bacon cheeseburger. But he's still going to keep fighting. Hopefully he can get all the way back. I don't think the drive-through penalty counts as one of your mandatory pit stops, though, buddy. So, unfortunately, there's that. 21 laps remaining here. See who can be the biggest savage. Here's Cokehead in 17th place. A very interesting car right there. His name's Coconut Head, but that car was designed by a crackhead. 21 laps remaining. We got Ezzo in P1. We got Sawa. We got Kedricks, Mr. Mac T in P4. But the top 3 have not pit yet. Mac T is going to have to make another pit stop too. And I'm very curious to see how Ezzo plays it. He has to pit twice, but he's eaten a huge chunk out of this race with those hard tires. Very ambitious strategy here from Ezzo, but I do like how different it is when you zig, I zag. You never know. They say, be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. And that's exactly what Ezzo's done today. I am T-Bone, man. Pleasure to be back. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Now, later, tomorrow. If you're in Australia, yesterday. And it's been a pleasure hosting, having everyone. Biggest thank yous to those helping run the league, because I have not been here. The Jordans, the another ones. You know, it's been said another one couldn't run his own league because he's too unreliable. Well, I say Cap. He's done an amazing job. So we watch on with Mac T here. The way Mac T attacks these lines is incredible. Unreal. Look how he does these lines. Ooh. Bam. Uh-huh. These world cars, though, I gotta say, sound like a blue chip hooker after fucking 7 vodka shots. But Ezzo still leading the way. He's pulled away, but Zakario, Zandakar. I get the Zeds mixed up all the time, man. And Kaname retiring from the session right there. Looks to be an intentional retire there, just doing it in the pits. Very frustrating for Kaname. Zandakar out of the session, too. Thank you to Zandakar and Kaname. Kaname mainly for being a fixture, obviously. We know how good that guy is, man. Sawa making the pit stop. And Trippy, Maha. It's been a pleasure, man. Honestly, you guys are the greatest. Well, Kaname anyways. We're almost halfway through this race. Sometimes I think I'm a little mean on commentary, but folks, come on, we're here to have fun. I'm not just going to be here and be like, hey, this is Brazil, the longest, shortest
straight we have in F1. It is 1,700 meters long. This is the quickest sector in F1. This track was built in 1980, blah, blah, blah.
I just want to know how many hookers you fucked in the pit lane, okay? Here we go, though. Almost halfway through the race. And this straight is about 7 blue whales or 9 of Kev Wood's mamas if you lay her down. But if you put her laundry down, it's a little bit shorter. Orain picks up a 10-second penalty. Oh, Kev Wood's mom's so big she has to do her dry cleaning in the driveway. Just lays out her blouse in the fucking driveway. Maybe the fucking street. Here we go. Jordan, 2 wavy though. It's minimum 2 stops. You gotta pit twice, boys. Gotta be cognizant of that. As I can finally say we're halfway through. Ezzo, race leader, making that pit stop. Is he gonna go soft from here? You don't want to go soft. Trust me, it's a bad look. It's like playing pool with a rope. And he hit some kind of debris on the way out. Ezzo hit some kind of debris on the way out. Doesn't look to be any damage to his car, but it seems to be lodged in his fucking nostril. Oh, never mind. HMP was throwing him something. Clip Menzo. Arguably the most impressive performance of this whole race. This guy went from a midfielder in the Star Cup no less than 3 years ago, and here he is in the Mushroom Cup amongst a quite talented grid and doing his thing. And he's got the Roscoe sticker right there, driving like a bulldog. Rest in peace to Roscoe. Clip Menzo. Go on, laddie, as I Took Your Dogs would say. Keep in mind, ghosting is off, folks, and I see a blue flag. Blue flag. Especially if that blue flag ends up being Trophy Marino at some point. I swear to God, bro. You don't want an unghosted Trophy Marino in front of you if you're lapping him. This guy, unbelievable. The carnage he's able to start here. I've never seen anything like it, folks. One of the specialist drivers we've ever seen in the community right here. Trophy Marino. You gotta love this guy, though, man. Oh, no. Hugh Jane is picking up a 10-sec. He's just going to retire right there. Shout out to Hugh, man. Great to see him in the Mushroom Cup once again. And we'll see what the future holds for Hugh. Shout out to him. Obviously, new father of a beautiful baby girl. And shout out to Mike as well. Those are great guys hailing from the state of Indianapolis, a Hoosier state. And pleasure to have around. They do great work in Greg's league, and they obviously have helped me very much too. And Jordan and whatnot. And we're going to keep an eye here on Clip Menzo. Unbelievable, man. This guy playing from one of those islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is a fitting name for a place he lives, I must say. And I'm just kidding. But he's down in one of those islands, just like XOD. XOD's in one of the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is a fitting name, I must say. No, I'm kidding. Shout out XOD. Oh, it's great to be back, man. Great to be back. Thank you for having me. Jordan 2 Wavy, everyone in the Mushroom Cup. Huge shout out once again to B-Tom, who's not here. But that guy, even though he's not like an admin, he is kind of an admin everywhere he goes. Every admin wants to suck his cock, so they fucking make him like a fucking admin. Here, B-Tom, you could have all the admin privileges. Do whatever you need. He's in the steward's room. He's in the female dressing room. He's everywhere, man. Swear to God, you can't fucking, I went to a safe space to talk shit about him with Greg and the other admins, and he was still there. He's like, T-Bone, I'm here. This guy, man, unbelievable. But nonetheless, you got to go beat this guy, folks. He is the man. And until anyone proves otherwise, AKA, you got to beat him in a whole season for a title. You could say you're better than B-Tom. I don't care if you beat him in one race. You got to take a title off this man. He's present. You got to do it, man. You got to go beat him for a title. It's not about one race or one qualifying session, one practice session, one good stint, one race where some luck happened to come your way. You got to beat B-Tom for a full season to get that, not only the title, but the respect and adulation of the community. He's a man. You know what Ric Flair says? To be the man, woo! You got to beat the man. You got to take that title off him, not just for a race, for a whole season. That's what I tell hopefuls like Ezzo, Mac T, Fight Me Now Bot. These are the guys who I truly believe have a chance to beat him for a full season. Kaname, I'm not going to lie. No disrespect. I might be forgetting someone. But that list, I don't think expands past that. Dead ass. It's not to like disrespect the Gregs, the Chenzos, whoever else it may be, BXT. I don't. Those are the only four guys I think have a chance, and they still haven't been able to get it done. Tom, 1998. Oh, shout out Greg and Chenzo are great drivers, man. BXT. I just haven't seen. I don't think I've seen them with the ability to beat B-Tom over a season. And they would probably agree with me, man, because they would have done it by now, for sure. That's like, those are all the elite drivers, and I know there's others too. Remsley in his day, Mango. Remsley was a guy who could, and I think he got close to beating B-Tom. Mac T, 12 laps on those medium tires. He's going to have to pit again. Ezzo in P2, Jordan in P3. This race, of course, sponsored by Propane. Have yourself a barbecue, folks. Look at this top four, man. This is what the Mushroom Cup's all about. Another guy I want to give a huge shout out to, Justin Schrei, man. Huge part of our leagues. Always consummate professional, just a great driver, and an asset to any league he races in. Sorry to just keep randomly shouting out drivers, but I'm not here often and I want to do it. Greg Jennings, man, one of the best. One of the absolute best, man. I'm fucking happy to see he's got his own league going and shit, man. Because he's too good. He's too big to be doing shit kind of like, on the side. And we've seen the work he's done. Great work. As well as Jordan too, Wavy, man. I swear to God. It's kind of like how things work sometimes, folks. Sometimes guys want to, they want to make their own leagues. Like in real life, like when you go work at a business, eventually you'd be like, okay, I want to do this for myself. DRS Maestro did it. Greg did it. I'm sure Jordan will do it one day too. And he kind of has, you know, you got to be a good driver and have the driver's respects too. Like some guys tried to do it and it flopped hard. Like when that Dogs and his fucking little crony tried, it doesn't. You got to be like a guy like Jordan, Greg, who's ingratiated in the community. B-Tom could do it. He just doesn't want to. And it would be controversial. But look at Mac T here in P3. Ezzo's got to get through this lapped car who's moving over. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened there in the pits? A little bit of skirt. And, it puts Sawa... oh, my God. Oh, my God. It puts Sawa back on the start-finish. And the car smashed him. Who was that? Dude, the back of his car got absolutely smashed. Who was that? What car was that? A Rain? Whoever smashed him has to have no one. Okay, hold on. Let me invite Sawa back. That was fucking hilarious. Dude, it just glitched Sawa, teleported him to the main straight as you guys saw. And then a car smashed into the back of him. But I'm not sure who the fuck that was. And I don't know if it was a real thing or not, because you'd think that car would be out. That was a serious impact. Could it have been Vettel fan? Yeah. Oh no. He's not repairing a wing. I don't know what car that was. That smashed in. Oh my god. This is a thing about no ghosting, folks. You're putting a lot of faith in the engine of the game. That's the main reason why a lot of leagues won't use it. But Jordan 2 Wavy, I respect it. He's trying to bring the Mushroom Cup back to its chaotic roots. But these drivers are really making it work. I gotta say, all the retirements were voluntary. These cars sound absolutely horrid. Ezzo's gonna have to pit one more time here. Done a great job overall, man. Let me see if there's someone to invite to the voice party though, just invite a couple people here. See if we can just final race. See if we have anyone who wants a message conveyed. I'm gonna invite some people, and I'm gonna just the first thing I'm gonna say. What does the mushroom cup mean to you? Say some gay shit. See what they say. Ray and 2K's in here. Keep fighting, bro. We're in the booth. I figured. Hold on. Orain 2K, longtime Mushroom Cup driver, eight Orain, one sec. Longtime Mushroom Cup driver, 83. Here, we're doing the final race of the season of the game 83, and I invited you in here just because you're a longtime Legacy member. I just want to ensure that you don't fucking buy the fucking DLC because you're horrible at this game, bro.
That was a good one. That was a good
Wow.
How are you, 83? I don't know if your voice is being shared, but you're being watched here.
Watched by
Um,
who? So glad
I'm
to be
outside your
here. I feel
window.
so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
blessed to be around.
I'm outside your window, bro. Put away the orange Fanta. Not a good look. Mm. But I think I figure I saw you online, man, and it'd just be if you want to maybe watch, keep an eye on this race. 10 laps remaining. We've got a great finish. At the very least, thought it'd just be a nice touch you being here the last race of the game.
I
Even though
definitely haven't been around in a long
you weren't
time.
here for the
Who's
whole game. Other than that time, you got stuck in the sand.
yeah, that was the last time I left my mark on that game was definitely that.
But nonetheless, bro, all these leagues wouldn't exist if it wasn't for guys like you racing in the dark days. When back in the day when me and you were fighting for P5 every race. Remember those days, like
The
6 years
good days,
ago?
the good days when
Yeah.
our races actually
Did we?
meant
I don't know
something.
if we got worse or everyone around us got a little better. Probably probably more of column B, maybe column
Definitely,
A.
definitely a little bit of both.
Yeah. Do you want to come in here and watch the end here? Or are you playing a
What's that?
game?
Nah, I'm in the game right now,
What are
buddies.
you still playing Farming Simulator?
Huh?
What's more your pace?
Yeah, slow and alone.
You're the man, bro. I don't even know if your voice is being shared, but 83, man, like probably my favorite Quebecer for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Be disappointed if you said somebody else.
You're not that Quebecer though. You sound more like Italian than me.
I'll take it.
Are you not like Italian? Or your girl like something about you is Italian, I thought, no?
No, I just grew up in the Italian part of town.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's what it was, bro.
The
Yeah.
outside influence.
Dog. That's what I don't mean disrespect. Like you literally sound so Italian. That's what it so yeah. It's
None
interesting to
taken.
me though that
That's
you tell me that you grew up around Italian, so that makes sense. You know?
picked up the slang.
It's better than growing up around French people.
Funny enough, I
one.
grew in the Italian part of town, but went to French school here.
Yeah. Do they make you learn English in your schools?
Yeah, but it's like it's dumb. I'm learning colors.
The thing is, like, more Quebecers know English than Ontarians know French.
Yeah, it's
Most of you
normal.
guys
I
know
mean, we're
English.
surrounded by English TV, English radio. Guys aren't surrounded by French at all, so it's normal.
It's just crazy, though. But, like, English was more useful, like, worldwide than French, is it not? Like,
Yeah,
isn't
I mean,
English the
not
most
many
useful
countries speak
language to
French
know
when
in
you
the
think
world,
about
don't you
it.
think?
What's that?
Or English is probably the most useful language to know, like, worldwide.
Yeah, you can go to like any foreign country and like say English, and you'll get something out of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I start speaking French, I ain't getting nothing out of that.
It's not like the most spoken language in the world, but it's probably the most useful.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, because you grew up watching fucking English like TV shows.
Exactly.
That's wild, dude. I respect
All
it.
right,
I've
bro.
heard English is a hard language to learn, so I respect it. I don't know if
Spoken,
that's true.
easy. Written is a pain in the ass.
Do you know what would be so hard to learn, like for the writtens, like those Asian languages, like Mandarin and all that stuff?
Gotta start learning Chinese, man. That's where it's all gonna be at soon.
Mandarin. Mandarin's the most spoken language in the world.
Yeah, but how many people speak Mandarin
I don't know, where do
outside
they speak
China?
Mandarin?
Gonna be that soon, yeah.
You think?
I think so, yeah.
If you
It's
could
gonna.
just like wait, yo, if someone said to you, yo, 83, I'm gonna gift you the ability to speak any other language right now. And this question's to you, Orain, too. What would you say? If someone just said, I'll just insert the ability.
I'd probably go
I know you've
Mandarin
had a
or
lot of
Russian
things
first.
inserted into you, but
Oh, hey yo.
That
no,
sounds
but
like a
like,
T-Bone type question. That's a
no,
T-Bone
but no,
type
in all
question.
honesty, though, what language, if someone just said you could know it right now, would give it to you like a
Japanese.
genie?
'Cause I feel like that'd be the hardest one to learn out of the ones that I want to
Yeah,
learn,
it'd
you know?
probably be like Chinese or Russian or something like that.
That's what
Just
you
get
would pick,
just
though,
get the
bro?
hardest one out the way, for
That's
real, to be
horrible. I
honest.
don't plan on going there, bro. I would pick Italian because bitches think it's hot.
Well,
You
man, I'm
know?
learning Italian right now, but
Dog, you remember
I'm gonna learn that one myself, and
the
I'm
hardest
save the
thing I've
hard
ever
one.
seen in my life, bro, was when the Italian media asked Kobe a question and he answered it in Italian.
That was
Yeah, I
Then
sick.
he
remember
answered
that. I
another
remember
one in
that.
Spanish, bro. I was like, "Whoa, I'm done. I'm done,
Yeah,
bro."
that was crazy. I'm
How
not gonna lie.
gangster. That's like the most gangster Kobe moment other than the ball fake.
But you see, that's the advantage of knowing French is it's similar to Italian, it's similar to
Well, Kobe
Spanish.
grew up in Italy too, right? So
Yeah. But like
6 laps
French, it
remaining here,
has
though.
that Latin background where it's almost the same thing, right? So,
Quickly, though, 6 laps remaining. Ezzo, Mac T, and Kendricks. How about Kendricks? Our top three. Sawa. Jordan needs a top four to clinch the title over B Tom, who's not here, so he's got to get through. And of course, I'm T Bone, joined by Orain and 83. Not sure if their voices are being shared. Orain, steady, consistent fixture of the Mushroom Cup and mainly the Star Cup over the last 2 years. And before 83 was here before any of this was around, before we had a Discord, man. Probably from 2019 to 2023, 83 was a fixture on
one of the
this grid.
founding fathers.
I wouldn't go that far, but you were one of the original members, you know?
I was
That's
there
for
at the
sure.
beginning for
You
sure.
were there at the beginning, man. I'll give you that, bro. It's guys like you. When we wouldn't have a, when we were like struggling to get 12 guys just to make it a race. Me, you, Greg, Zudi, Alamo, Sasco. Folks, at one point this league was so small, we had to race with these two Nigerian nightmares, and unbelievable, man. Sasco and Alamo. We had Toxic Zero. Just some of these names. Black Cherry. Obviously, Greg, Chenzo, Rasta Cheech, Zavgav. 83. Like, it's been a long ride.
Any of the old head stories? And not really.
Honestly, bro, no. Looking at this grid, bro, looking at this grid, no. Like the old longest running guys here are probably like Jordan and Orain. Yeah. Bobby, man.
What?
First of all, we're live here on T-Bone TV. 4 laps remaining. Do you want to watch? If I invite you, do you want to watch?
No.
Bobby, you have some explaining to do. Are you just, you need to, this is the last race of the season. Are you sharing your voice? It's a good chance to clear your name because Greg will see this.
I don't understand what I did.
I'll tell you, bro. You
Was
need
it
to
was
join. You request to join, Bobby, but there's 4 laps remaining here. You did some shit in the Discord where like you were spamming or you
that?
invited some guy that spammed. Yeah.
I apologize for
Are you stupid or dumb?
that.
Ah,
Why would you do that, bro? Why are you trolling in my Discord? I'm the only one who's allowed to fucking troll these guys. What are you doing, dude?
I thought it'd
You
be
know, I get
funny.
texts. I get texts on my phone. Kick Bobby. Kick Bobby. While I'm at work, I'm getting texts on my phone because of this shit.
I thought it'd be funny too.
You think it'd be funny to spam the whole server 1,000 times, bro? Come on, man.
It wasn't
I
a
think some of
thousand.
those people work.
I think at the time it was a bit late.
some of those
Dude, no,
people
no, no.
work.
Dude, don't do that shit in my server, bro. It's not funny. And you pissed off all the admins and shit. If they quit, I'm fucked because I don't want to work. So stop. And how do you keep getting back in anyways, bro? Are you fucking...
I have a link.
What the fuck? Because I don't know how to kick people. And I'm the only one with a ban who can ban people, and I don't know how to do it. Bobby, how do I ban someone?
Why? I'm not gonna tell you that.
Dude, no. What you did wasn't cool, dude. You pissed off many people.
I
I
know.
wasn't at the... Yes. You spent 1,000 messages. It's not fucking funny, bro. Do that in someone else's server. Do it in ERA.
Sorry.
Why would you do that to me, bro? I'm the only guy who lets you race, and you'd fucking do that, bro. Bobby,
didn't
you're
even
my
know you
boy,
used to
bro.
own
Bro,
it.
I would let you fuck my side chick, bro.
Yo.
Mac T making the pass for P1. Bobby, just I'm not gonna kick you. Just don't do that shit again. Do it in BXT server or some shit.
Should I?
No, don't. Don't do it in any server. But if you have to, do it in someone else's. That's all I'm saying. If you're that fucking crazy and you can't control yourself, do it somewhere else. Okay. So next time you do it, I'm gonna Google how to ban someone, and you're in trouble.
There should be a setting that says ban.
Dog. All I'm saying is you're lucky Greg and Jordan can't ban you. They
I
don't
know.
even want you to race ever again, bro. I'm the only one who
Well,
fucking
because
lets
of
you
that.
race. Yeah, and your history. But you can't be
Yeah.
doing that shit, bro. Like, spamming the server and shit. You're gonna make people leave.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, thank you. That's all I need to hear.
No worries.
Don't do that shit again. Do it in someone else's server, like fucking PRL or something. LSR.
Okay.
If you need to. If you need to.
Yeah, I won't.
I'm the only guy who lets you fucking race, bro. You know that. Like, why are you shitting on my
Yeah.
lawn? Why are you shitting on my lawn? You know? Why would you do that? You in full air, bro. Because, you're actually a decent... You're not that decent, but you're not that bad either of a guy, you know? I think you got some shit to work out. Anyways, one lap
Yeah, I'm
remaining.
gonna head out, buddy. Thanks
Good.
for the invite.
See you, buddy. I'm kidding, Bobby. Anyways, one lap remaining. Mac T, Ezzo fighting for the win. Are you watching this, Orain?
Hmm?
Let's go. My man, Orain. Shout out to Orain, man. Of course, I already congratulated you on air. New father. Oh my God. Mac T and Ezzo, a little bit of contact there. I don't know if Mac T turned in or Ezzo went in a little too hot. I've never seen Mac T make a mistake. I don't know if Ezzo got overjealous or not. He's not going to be too happy about that. As I publicly neutered Bobby in front of everyone. Did Mac T waited to give it back. So that tells me Mac T is under the impression it was his fault. A rare mistake from Mac T. But how about the sportsmanship there from Mac T? Orain, you're a guy who you've known Mac T arguably longer than any of us because he came up in IFM, a league you race in. And what can you say about him? Top 3 driver, probably like
Mac
me.
T?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know,
one of the most
he's
skilled.
shown us that he got the performance. He's gonna contend for the win every time.
And you know what I like about Mac T? It's not about the speed, the lap times, any of that bullshit. He's got that dog in him, bro. He's got that dog in him.
No doubt, no doubt.
Mac T went to the doctors, did an x-ray, and the doctor said he had that dog in him, for sure. But Ezzo, pulling away here. Has Ezzo made the mandatory 2 stops? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, he has. He's made 3. What a race from Ezzo. He started on the hard tires, too.
Oh yeah.
And
his
Orain,
name is-
no.
he's on
I
track
mentioned
to win.
during the race, bro, like, congrats to you on the new baby girl. Probably a couple months now. No?
Oh yeah. She just turned 5 months actually.
Wow.
So,
Man, the time flies, eh?
I know, right?
Holy.
She's
Shout
in
out to
Jamaica
you.
right now with her mother.
No way. How was she on the
Yep.
flight?
She was good, man. Perfect little baby. She don't make no noise or nothing. She just sleeps like most of the flight. And that's
I
it.
gotta ask, did you go to Edmonton and meet a Jamaican girl there?
No.
Oh, that's from before.
No.
Yeah.
No,
That'd
it
be
was
nuts.
it's from back when I lived in Ontario.
Oh, okay. Oh, you met her in Ontario, though.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. That's still cool.
And
That's
then
cool.
we both moved to Edmonton.
So, Ezzo getting the win in the final Mushroom Cup race on F125, Mac T and P2. Very gentlemanly like action there by Mac T giving it back. Jordan 2 Wavy, though, clinching his first ever Mushroom Cup championship with a P3, passing B-Tom, who was doing forearm day at home. And how about Kendricks with a P4? Kendricks, in my opinion, Orain, the most improved driver on this whole game.
Yeah, no, he's been rapid,
Clip
undoubtedly.
Menzo. We know him from the Star Cup. Him coming out here today and putting in that's the best race I've ever seen from him.
Yeah, no, Menzo's always had pace. It's
Not
just the
like
connection
this,
has
though,
always
bro.
been garbage.
Bro, not like that. I've been away for a bit. I didn't know he was that good. Sawa, P6. We're going to do the interviews, folks, here, and we're going to wrap up. We're going to just like kind of break down this game in general and send it home. We're going to do interviews, a little post race. Jordan 2 Wavy, champion of the Mushroom Cup here in the final season of this game. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who's been a part of it. Guys like Orain, who's in this voice party, another one, Hazy, Spenny. I can't just name everyone. It's been a fucking pleasure, man. Of course, I mentioned a lot of you guys got me through some tough times over the last couple of years, and I know a lot of other people have used, kind of leaned on our leagues to get through tough times over the years, and that's what we're here for. I know we're just a community, a group, but in a lot of ways we're a family too, man. So it's been a pleasure just getting to know everyone, racing with you guys.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Yeah. It's like Orain. I think a lot of people would echo that sentiment. We're going to invite people. We got to get Jordan in here. We got to get Ezo. And again, it's too hard to name everybody who's made all this what it is, as you know, Orain. Like,
Yeah, no,
there's
it's
so many. How
impossible,
many
right?
people? It's probably
Because
200 people in our community.
a
And
lot,
when I
bro.
say 200, a lot of servers might have 1,000, but we have like 200 people that are like arguably engaged. Like, not just our league, but the other leagues in our community, like IFM, ROI, and I think it's a blessing what we have here, and everyone's been a part of building it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely a community, you know,
Yeah, and I
like
think
a
I
proper
think it's
one.
beautiful that have the ability to kind of take off. I needed a little break for like I needed to get out more, do my thing, mental health break, and the fact that it still went on, I think was beautiful.
For sure, bro. For sure, for sure.
And in the party right here, got me feeling like a champion. Jordan 2 Wavy.
Yo, Jordan.
What's
My
good,
bad
man?
for that. My bad for that moment when I impeded you a little bit. I had wing damage and I was looking down at the thing to change it, and then I look up and then you're right behind me. I was like, oh shit. My
Ladies and
bad.
gentlemen, I believe Jordan, it's official. Taking home the Mushroom Cup Championship, your first title, adding your name to the likes of B Tom, Chenzo, Greg Jennings, Zavgav.
Who?
Who else? Oh, Justin Schrei, BXT, to that list
Sour,
of Mushroom Cup
sour,
champions.
sour,
Sawa.
sour,
I don't know if
Rain.
Sawa's won a title, bro.
Yes.
He did? Okay, Sawa. I don't know. So yeah, man, it's an
I think
illustrious list. And I gotta say, you did it in a season where it was a random wheel being spun every race, very unpredictable. You did it in a season that Tom, Ezo, some great drivers were here. And more importantly, I think you did a great job running the league, man. You want to talk about the journey on track this season and what it took to get that done and what consistencies you did find throughout the year.
Can you repeat that question for me one more time?
What did he say?
He said,
Repeat
"Can
that
you repeat
question.
the question, bro?"
Oh, it was a long. Okay, I want to say on track. What did you have to get on track? What did you have to improve upon this season, do you think, to finally get over that hump and win a title? Because it was a great grid. And what were your biggest strengths this season?
I think overall just being consistent and um when the opportunity is there, taking it. Like winning a race when B Tom and Izzo's not there, or even when they got DSQs, just being at the front and winning the races or whatnot.
Yeah, and I really think like your biggest strength in general is your consistency and your ability to kind of read what's going to happen before it happens. You're not a guy you often see tied up in shit. Um, but clearly you had to find something else to get over that hump this season, man. And do you think there's anything you added to it? Did you care more? Um, Anything feel different?
Nah, it was just pure, just being consistent and just being there whenever someone went off, and just taking my opportunity when it mattered.
Well, man, I think just from an outside perspective, you're easily one of the most respected drivers on the whole grid, dude. And I think with our leagues, that's how the admin shit really works. Like, I think it works better if you're a guy like you, Greg, B Tom, that the drivers know and race instead of like someone like, not to disrespect myself, like me, kind of spewing shit. I think it's been I think it's been fun watching. And any thoughts on like actually being the admin of the Mushroom Cup for this season and your ideas? Like, no, by the way, no ghosting was brilliant, worked perfectly.
I like the no ghosting. Um, I have the admin stuff is fun. I'd be trolling for the most part. Most people be think I'd be serious, but I'd be trolling. But
Yeah, and I think like that's a lot of the those are the areas where sometimes I struggle. I get a little impatient and kind of overreact and snap. Where Jordan, like one of his best skill sets as a human is like his patience. So I think it works really well. You know, he never stress over it, and things always work out. So man, you killed it. So well done.
yep,
And
appreciate it, OG.
I, you know, there's a good chance this league's dead right now if it's not for you, bro. So we all thank you for stepping up and doing your thing, man. And you're one of the only people who can do it. So much love,
I appreciate that, OG.
of course. And I think with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's raced over this game. We're going to get back up and running probably sometime soon. We'll make announcements about that. I believe Greg's League is Greg's League running the new game on Thursday.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but either way, we'll be up and running somewhere with the new game here or Greg's League. I want to thank Jordan Two Wavy for everything he's done. Kendricks, another one. All the drivers, Greg Jennings, Chenzo, B Tom. It's been a fucking pleasure, boys, and we'll see you on the next game. T Bone and Mushroom Cup out.